I just did a video explaining or making the point, making the assertion that AI can already do almost all knowledge work. It basically do all knowledge work, and that it will be able to do all knowledge work within a year or two. Um, and I got some comments and kind of feedback and questions. Of course, like this is not an easy thing to. First of all, I want to say like this is a monumental shift and uh, not an easy thing for anyone to accept. Um, and It's almost impossible to accept actually, but it is happening, and that's why I'm speaking. That's why I'm trying to explain this from the front lines. And so I'll just go through a couple like examples of say teams or individuals and the work they do today and how basically just break it down like how can AI do that. Okay, so one example is like a product team at a software company. Okay, you have product managers, user experience researchers, designers, you have software engineers. Okay, that's how it works today. And like each person has a role. Um, there's a product, there's a set of success metrics for the product, there's a what and why behind the product. Um, there's code that powers the product, and there's users, customers of the product. So, like, yeah, today, you have a team, you have, say, a crew of people, right? With I mean, AI can already do most of the tasks that each of those current folks do. Let's start with like software engineers, right? Uh, we have autonomous software engineering agents that are almost almost ready, like almost can almost do like the whole workflow from writing code to debugging it to testing it, debugging it, deploying it, monitoring it. There's like Codex is kind of like the front line. There was Devin, but I mean it's very close to doing the whole end-to-end workflow. I mean, like, yeah, there's like some deltas, right, around like pulling in the right API documentation and um, updating things as like the external world changes. But within a couple years, right? I mean, it can already solve software engineering challenges that are like 90th, like better than almost any engineer, right? It can already do that. Um, okay, so that's the engineering, right? Then there's like what's missing is kind of, yeah, pulling in external documentation, connecting to different SaaS tools, like if you have dashboards and metric software and like monitoring platforms. I mean, but the use of computer use agents, being able to navigate UIs, being able to connect to SaaS apps, that's coming. That's in progress, right? That's that's slowly happening, but it is happening. Product management, I mean, it's like again, you have a product, you have a purpose. Product managers, what is the job? The job is what's the vision? What's the plan? Like, what's the strategy? What's the vision? What's the strategy? What's the plan? Oftentimes, it's like come up with set of a roadmap. Uh, prioritize what to work on. Well, it can do that. I mean, it can come up with a strategy. It can come up with a vision. It can already do that. It can already prioritize, whether that's just with prompting or a reasoning model. Reasoning model can kind of consider different plans and options and like choose one. Um, and you have like agents that invoke other agents, right? So you have an agent for the product manager, you have an agent for the software engineering. And then if you want to do user research or whatever, I mean, it's gonna like monitor. It'll be able to connect into the different SaaS apps. It'll be able to run like a user testing thing. It'll connect to usertesting.com or whatever, and and run through that. I mean, it's like it can already do planning, it can already do the individual tasks. What's missing is like the connective tissue between the inner world and the external world, and between the like the agent and the tools. But that's coming. Um, so that's a product team at a software company. It's coming very soon. And then there's another example that I got was someone commented, "Well, I'm an accountant at a locker manufacturing, like a physical. They make lockers. It's the manufacturing factory. You know, they've got people in the plant and they're making lockers, right? Physical things. They're like, I don't think they could. I don't think an AI could take, or like, I'm not sure how an AI would be able to do this." Because it would need to understand the locker manufacturing process and everything. Okay, so how an AI could do that is, uh, well, just like a new employee doesn't know how to do the job on day one, neither does the AI. But how does the new employee learn? It learns from uh, documentation, it learns from talking with folks, it learns from observing. Like a new employee would learn from reading documentation, talking to folks, and observing how the job is done today. And it's the same thing with AI. Um, in fact, like many times it'll just watch like inputs and outputs. And a lot of the stuff in between doesn't matter, right? A lot of the stuff in between that's done today doesn't actually matter. Um, Now, like, there's the gap, right? That's going to take longer. Is like, okay, well, sometimes my job in the knowledge work depends on inputs from the physical world. That's going to take longer for AI to do, of course. But how will that happen? I mean, once there's humanoid robots walking around the factory, once they're in the factory doing the physical work that the person can do, it will also be able to observe and report. Like it's going to be, you'll have humanoid robots and AI autonomous agents. So there's the physical manifestation of AI, the humanoid robot. There's the digital manifestation of AI, the autonomous agent, and it will be connected. So the humanoid robot can watch what's going on in the physical world and maybe spin up some workflows in the digital world, the autonomous agents. It'll be able to talk, they'll be able to talk to each other and sort of invoke each other. I mean, that's the end state here. And like I don't know if that end state is 5 years, 10 years away, probably 10 years away. Um, like again, like the humanoid robot can watch what's going on in the world, talk to folks too. It'll have like voice voice interaction, um, just like talking to a person. Voice interaction. Um, it'll be able to pick up things and test things and like how heavy is this? How heavy is that? What's that person over there doing? I'm just gonna watch them. I'm either gonna watch the person doing the task in person in real life in the factory, or I'm gonna download some videos from YouTube as I need to and learn how to do it. Or download some skills from the skill store, like dynamically, because some other bot and some other plant already learned the skill. So, like, that's how it's going to unfold. Um, uh, yeah, I mean, the way I think about it is like you have physical AI, digital AI. It's all going to be connected together. They'll be able to, physical AI will be able to invoke digital AI and vice versa. Um, and if your company is too slow to adopt AI, some smaller company will do it and disrupt you. That's just what's going to happen. Um, so I will try to explain more specific cases, but I hope this is helpful.